So we're down at the river where I live, and I was having a little conversation about why you want to keep the energetic tool that is your body in this energy system clear of disturbed energy, and how I was getting a question about what happens when we're alone, and in this world that we seem like we're alone, but we're actually not alone. We're actually surrounded by non-physical beings. We're surrounded by nature spirits, and we're surrounded by our ancestors and there can be other energies around as well. And then we have the energies of the elements all around us: the wind, the water, the sun, the solar element, fire. We're surrounded by all these energies. So when you start to clear your field of disturbances, and because past, present, future in vibrational physics is all with us, it's all one. So we're always holding past stuff in the present and the future. So it's like when you clear up your past and your history through doing some very intentional work, you're actually clearing the field so you can see the path that is your destiny. And when you tune in to some of these nature spirits through different means of meditation, being on the earth, hugging trees, being quiet, listening to the wind, watching the animals around you, just kind of being quiet and tuning into it, then you really start to receive guidance and messages. And you always have to be discerning too with who you're working with. So some things I do is just make, only love and light can be here, and I'm calling on those that align with my greatest destiny and purpose, because there's all kinds of beings, and there's this common scenario of people getting this bright guiding light coming in, and they think it's a being of positive energy that really wants to help them, but actually the light is so blinding that it is actually not beneficial. So we really have to be discerning, and it's all about free will with these energies. So it's, if you're calling in the highest vibration, you will receive that. But if you're not clear about that, and this is where words are really important, the words you use to call in. What was that? That was a big splash. Something fell in the water. So it's good that's why it's good to clear the field, and to remember that you're never alone, that we're always surrounded by energies. It's also good to ask permission when you're in nature, to ask permission to be here, get in the water, ask permission from the water. Can I get in and cleanse myself? And can you take all the things that I'm trying to leave behind? Can you take it and send it out to the ocean? Compost it. So there's a lot of amazing work that can be done in nature to benefit our being, or this tool we have. This is an energetic tool in the environment. So it's good and it really just takes consciousness, becoming conscious of our energies, becoming conscious of our thoughts when we're at the water. I get a lot of messages at the water. I feel like I get a lot of really intuitive sparks, and it's like water is one of the deep things I connect with, next to earth. These two things are so powerful. And there's really a lot of information in the field, because actually we're not holding it in our brains. We're actually tuning in and pulling in through the ether this information. So, and this information is for our greatest and highest good if you set it up at that way in your intention.